How can you sell real estate with YouTube ads? YouTube ads are the next great advertising gold rush, and yet very few real estate agents and brokers are utilizing them. Or at least if they're utilizing them, they're not doing it profitably. If you aren't a real estate agent or broker, feel free to skip this video. I don't want to waste any of your time. However, if you'd like to learn how to master YouTube ads for your real estate business, keep watching. Hi, my name is Drew Crawford, and over the last year, I've helped dozens of business owners just like you generate millions of dollars through simple yet effective video ads on YouTube. And in this video, I'm going to show you the exact strategy that I would use to sell real estate with YouTube ads. So let's go ahead and jump into the video presentation now.
Welcome to the video presentation on how to sell real estate with YouTube ads. This lead generation and sales system can be broken down into 5 simple steps. And I'm going to go over those simple steps here, and then we'll go into each one more in depth. So the first is the strategy, like the overall mission and how you're going to accomplish it. 2 is the scripting, the actual writing of the video ads and what you're going to say in them. Then we have the pre-production, which is what you're going to do before actually hitting the record button. The post-production, what you're going to do after the videos are recorded and how you can edit them to make them more appealing. And finally, the funnel flow. And if you don't know what a funnel is yet, you will hear shortly. So let's go ahead and take a look at the 3 C's of strategy. The first C of strategy is the customer. Who is your ideal customer? Picture them in your head. What is their age, their gender, their location? What is their income level? How about their family status? Are they parents? Are they married? What are their pain points? What do they struggle with on a daily basis? What is their daily motivator? What gets them up out of bed? What kind of websites do they frequent often? Or what are some of the magazines or newspapers that they go to? And what are their hobbies and passions? All of this information will give us a very clear view on who our customer is and how we can effectively market to them with our message. The second C of strategy is competition. Who are your competitors? Go ahead and go to their websites, grab their links, take a look at their strengths. What are they doing well? And what could they be doing better? And the final C of strategy is character. Who are you as an attractive character? What kind of qualities makes people attracted to you? If you were a superhero, what would be your superpower? And what do you do better than anyone else? What makes you unique or interesting? The way I like to think of it is if you're the main character in a movie, what would that movie look like? What would be some of your qualities? And how would you be contributing to make society a better place? So let's go ahead and take a recap of the 3 C's of strategy. You have the customer, you have the competition, and the character. And all 3 of those things are needed for the next step. So now we're going to take a look at the scripting. And before I share the exact script structure I use to maximize conversions and minimize cost, let's go ahead and take a look at the different types of YouTube ads. So there's actually 3 types of YouTube video ads. And we're actually going to be focusing on one specific type, but I want to go through all 3. First, we have bumper ads, which are short 6-second videos before the main video, and these are non-skippable. These are normally used by large companies to accompany other campaigns to raise awareness. Then we have pre-roll ads, which are non-skippable 15 to 20 second videos that come before, during, or after the main video. And then finally, we have the TrueView ads, which there are actually 2 types of TrueView ads. The first is the video discovery ads, which show up on the YouTube homepage, the search results page, and as related videos on YouTube video watch pages. And then the second form of TrueView ads is in-stream ads, which is the one we're going to be discussing today. And these play before the main video and are skippable after 5 seconds. And the reason I love these so much is that the advertiser or the business owner only pays when a user watches the ad for at least 30 seconds or if the viewer clicks the CTA. So let's say the viewer watches up to 35 seconds and they decide that the video is not for them. They hit skip. You as the advertiser would be charged for that view. Now let's say they watch up to 15 seconds and hit skip. You would not be charged for that view. And at any point they click the call to action or the button, you'll be charged. So it allows us to get a free impression and basically disqualify the people that are not our ideal customer, which goes into exactly what we're going to be talking about here with the script. So here's an example of that. You've probably seen these before. I like to describe them as the video that you see before the video you actually want to see. Let's go ahead and take a look at an example here of a TrueView in-stream ad. You'll see at the bottom left, they have the call to action, and the bottom right, you'll see the option to skip the ad. There's a specific script structure for TrueView in-stream ads that allows us to maximize conversions while minimizing the costs. And in the first 3 to 5 seconds, what we actually want to do is actually hook them in and grab their attention. And the way I do this is usually in the form of a question. Then we want to get into their intention. Why are they on YouTube? What are they struggling with? What is on their mind? Then we want to disqualify anyone that's not our ideal customer. And then get into credibility. Why should they listen to you? Why should they trust you? Then tell a little bit of a story to give some context. And then we want to ask them to take action now with the first call to action. And then futurecast the benefits of experiencing whatever it is that you're giving them, right? So if you're trying to sell them a house, right? Futurecast the feeling of being in that house and experiencing it, and playing, seeing their kids play in the backyard and so on and so forth. Really sell that benefit of what you have to offer. Then we want to go into testimonials, give some social proof. Maybe if you sold some houses in the area before, you can actually add in a text testimonial, or you can do a video testimonial as well. These work great. And then we want to give them very clear next steps on the next call to action. And if they've watched up to this part, you really just need to lay it out for them and what they're going to get. Then we want to retouch on their pain point with their intention. If they've been struggling to find a house, why is that? And then the final chance to take action now. Introduce some like the fear of missing out if they don't take action right now. Then we're going to get into the pre-production, or basically everything you need to do up until recording the video. So what type of equipment is needed for filming the videos? If you have a smartphone, you are ready to go. Don't overcomplicate things. All you need is selfie style, so horizontal, with good natural lighting pointing at your face. And really think about the setting and the feeling you want to relay in the video, and how that translates throughout the advertisement and the next step. Nice to haves would be a clip-on lapel mic, which you can buy easily on Amazon, or a mounted light that gives you a little bit extra natural lighting. And then you can invest into better production once you have a winning ad later on. You can hire a camera person that has all this equipment and that can do all the editing and everything for you. But just to get started, go ahead and just grab your phone, selfie style, horizontal mode, and you are good to go. So then we think about post-production. So for editing, be sure to keep in mind the script structure of delivering the disqualifier before the 30 seconds. This is super important. Like I said, this is going to make sure your ad spend is lower while your conversions are higher. And I've seen this countless times. If this is not done correctly, it can really affect how your campaigns perform. And then you can add arrows for the call to action on desktop, which is the bottom left corner. You can see in the picture here. And on mobile, it'll be the top right. And then finally, text overlays are optional. You can see here in this screenshot as well, they added some text overlays. Captions are also a great addition, because a lot of people watch videos without the sound on. Even on YouTube, it's possible. So you really want to give them an opportunity to read along. And now we're going to talk about the funnel flow. So do not send them to the homepage on your website. And what I'm saying is basically when they click that call to action, what is this next step? What is the flow of the funnel to get them to buy, right? But we do not want to send them to the homepage. You're going to waste a ton of money by doing this. So where do you send them? To your funnel, of course. And what is a funnel? It's basically a step-by-step process to turn people that have never heard of you into customers. So think about somebody that's on YouTube. They're watching a video about the Miami neighborhood guide. And all of a sudden, you as a Miami real estate agent pop up in front of that video. And you caught their attention because they're in the market for the same thing, right? So how can you, as the advertiser, basically disrupt their attention from what they're doing and suck them into your story and get them to take action? What you need to do is incentivize them. Give them a reason to actually give you their contact information. And I'm going to show you an example of this on the next step here. So let's take a look at an example funnel for real estate agents and brokers. So in the first step on the left, we can see is our YouTube ad. This video YouTube ad is going to go to a landing page. This landing page will basically just be, your logo, a headline, subheadline, maybe some information about you, and then give them an incentive to enter their information, right? You usually want their name, their email and phone number is great. And a few different ways you can do this is you can actually create a lead magnet. And there's a few different ideas here. You can list some homes for sale in the area under a certain price that your target market's looking for. You can give them a guide to selling or buying a home in this year, 2020. You can provide a local market analysis, or you could create some kind of personal walkthrough video of one of your favorite properties. And this page has to have a direct relation to the YouTube ad that you created before. So there has to be a lot of congruency between the two. After entering in their information on the opt-in page, they'll be taken to a simple thank you page, which basically just says, thank you for registering, and it'll tell them to check their email to receive the resource that they opted in for. And I would also include a short video with you, just a personal thank you, telling them like thank you for registering, and then just kind of go into your spiel of you as a credible source for real estate in your market. And then the call to action on this page, you can actually have them either book a time to go see some properties, or you can have them book a call where you can kind of learn more about their wants and their needs. Basically give them an option to take that next step so that you can further that relationship with them. And then you have email follow-up as well as a phone follow-up. All right, so let's go ahead and recap those 5 steps. The first was the strategy or the overall game plan. 2 is the scripting, or basically what you're going to be saying on those videos. 3 is the pre-production, what you need in order to record the videos. 4 is the post-production, or basically what you're going to do to edit the videos. And 5 is the funnel flow, basically how you're going to turn someone that's never heard of you into a customer. And I know that sounds like a lot, and maybe you get the process, you get the model, but you don't want to do it yourself, right? You're busy. In that case, if you'd like to have an expert do all the hard work for you, I'd like to personally invite you to book a free strategy session now. I'd love to hear more from you and figure out how I can help you turn views into sales with YouTube ads. And there's a link below. You can go ahead and click and schedule that strategy session now. And I look forward to speaking with you.